Rusty neon spine, but the heat in my chest keeps rising. Cold in the block, but the glow in my stride stays surprising. Pressure in the steel, but the beat in my bones keeps timing. Night on my back, but the fire in my breath keeps climbing. Shadow in the gate, but the warmth in my voice keeps grinding. Cold tries calling, but the spark in my core keeps blinding. Frost in the path, but the glow in my name keeps finding. Shadow heat drift under neon spine, glowing my chest when the rails align. Heat in my breath when the cold declines, rising my tone when the steel refines. Warm the light spark when the dark combines, glowing my bones when the frost resides. Heat in my voice when the night redesigns. Cold in the gate, but the warmth in my stance stays steady. Night in the air, but the glow in my mind stays ready. Pressure in the block, but the rise in my tone feels heavy. Frost in the path, but the heat in my chest feels steady. Shadow in the rail, but the glow in my breath feels heady. Cold tries freezing, but the warmth in my bones says steady. Night tries closing, but the rise in my soul's ready. Shadow heat drift under neon spine, glowing my chest when the rails align. Heat in my breath when the cold declines, rise in my tone when the steel refines. Warm a light spark when the dark combines, glowing my bones when the frost resides. Heat in my voice when the night redesigns. Cold tries creeping, but the warmth in my stride keeps bending. Night tries pulling, but the glow in my eyes keeps sending. Pressure in the block, but the rise in my will keeps trending. Frost in the gate, but the heat in my boat keeps blending. Shadow in the rail, but the warmth in my breath keeps landing. Cold in the air, but the glow in my chest keeps mending. Night in the path, but the rise in my soul keeps ascending. Shadow heat drift on the neon spine, glowing my chest when the rails align. Heat in my breath when the cold declines, rising my tone when the steel refines. Warm the light spark when the dark combines, glowing my bones when the frost resides. Heat in my voice when the night redesigns. Cold in the block, but the warmth in my breath keeps climbing. Night in the gate, but the glow in my chest keeps timing. Pressure in the steel, but the rise in my tone keeps rhyming. Frost in the air, but the heat in my bones keeps shining. Shadow in the path, but the warmth in my voice keeps binding. Cold tries freezing, but the glow in my soul keeps blinding. Night tries closing, but the rise in my core keeps blinding. Shadow heat drift under neon spine, glowing my chest when the rails align. Heat in my breath when the cold declines, rising my tone when the steel refines. I'm a light spark when the dark combines, glowing my bones when the frost resides. Heat in my voice when the night redesigns. Cold tries creeping, but the warmth in my stride keeps bending. Cold tries freezing, but the glow in my eyes keeps stranding. Pressure in the block, but the rise in my will keeps trending. Frost in the gate, but the heat in my cold keeps blending. Night in the air, but the heat in my voice keeps blending. Cold in the air, but the glow in my chest keeps bending. Night in the path, but the balls in my soul bleed. drift on the neon spine, blowing my chest when the rails align, heating my breath when the cold declines, rising my tone when the steel refines, warming like spark when the dark combines, flowing my bones when the frost resides, heating my voice when the night redesigns. Neon on the rise, but the warmth in my breath keeps climbing. Clean, cold in the day, but the glow in my chest keeps shifting. Shift, pressure in the steel, but the rise in my tone keeps breaking me. Shadow in the block, but the spark in my bones keeps burning.